For this project, you're going to take movement shots using the various devices that we have to get stable movement shots. That means they don't have shake or anything like that. We have 4 devices available to you. So let's go over those devices so you can see what they are. The first device we have is the Cobra Crane Steady Tracker. In order to use this device, you have to balance the camera in. If you've never used it before, you need to watch the other tutorial on how to balance the camera. If you have questions, make sure to see me and I will help you. The other device we have to get shots on the move is the Pro-Aim shoulder mount rig. This one's a little easier to use because you don't have to dial it in to make it balanced. However, you have to use it the right way to get nice and steady shots. The next device we have is the Scorpion. It's called that because it looks like a scorpion. It's great for getting shots on the move and for getting shots in tight spaces. A lot of times you'll see this being used when they are filming stuff in X Games or skateboarding or something like that, because you can hold it and move with it and get some nice low angle shots. With this one, you need to make sure that you're trying to be as steady as possible. The last device we have is the Fig Rig. It's called that because it's named after director Mike Figgis, who invented it. It kind of looks like a steering wheel. Like the Scorpion, you can hold it different ways and get some great shots, either low shots or things like that. One of the things that I found when using this is make sure you bend your knees when you walk so you don't have much bounce, and if you hold it away from your body, your arms will work as shocks so you don't get as much shake. So you're going to use 3 out of the 4 devices to get your 9 shots. So you should end up with 27 shots. The goal with this is that you learn to use the devices and you kind of see their benefits and when you might use one device over the other. You need to check out one device and then go get your shots, then come back and trade it in for another device. And you can choose 3 out of the 4 devices to do this project. Here are the 9 shots that you're going to get. In this example that you're about to see, you'll see the Steadicam device used and the shoulder mount used. But using the Scorpion and the Fig Rig are very much the same. You're going to get all 9 of these shots with 3 of the devices. Here's the example of the shots and how to shoot them. A whip pan is a shot where you're quickly panning into the shot and then out of the shot. And when you combine 2 of these together, it looks like a transition, like you're on a shot and then whoosh, you're on another shot. Here's some examples from movies.
I knew you'd make it. Want to know where your son is, Marcy?
Jerome Samuel Hall, did you have a fight with your husband?
To shoot this with the Steadicam, all you have to do is get your shot and then quickly spin away to blur the shot. With the shoulder rig, you do the same thing as a Steadicam. This allows you to mix 2 shots together even if they're in different locations. The next shot is a dolly shot because usually they'll use a track or a crane or something on wheels to move the camera. For us, we're just going to use our feet and work on dollying in or walking into the shot. With this type of shot, you're just walking into the shot. Make sure that you walk at a pace and try to hold the camera as steady as possible. One suggestion is to bend your knees a little so the camera does not have that much bounce. An arc shot is a shot where the camera circles around the subject. A director will use this shot to try to convey some type of emotion. Here are some examples from movies.
So you got it. That's good. You're as good as anyone else out here. You got
it. With this shot, you just want to walk around your subject in a circular motion. Make sure you hold the camera steady, and then also try to capture the emotion on your subject's face. A tracking shot follows a subject as they go through a scene, or for broadcast journalism as they're going through their daily routines. As the audience, we are kind of watching them in their daily life or going along with them. This is similar to a Steadicam shot. For movies, a lot of times they'll actually put the camera on a track and then follow along with the subject. For us, we're going to just use our feet and move with the subject. Here are some examples. A pan is a horizontal movement to the left or right. With the Steadicam or the shoulder mount, it allows us to kind of give it the look of the subject in the scene looking left or right. So it really works for a point of view shot, or it allows you to kind of move along the scene, panning along to show something. Here are some examples.
Their feathers are just too bright. And when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice. But still, the place you live in is that much more drab and empty.
A tilt is where the camera moves either up or down continuously. Once again, it allows you to be able to see some things or follow an action that's either going up or going down. Here are some examples. A jib or a crane shot is one where the camera is actually put on a crane or a jib. This is usually used to move the camera real high or above or something like that. It makes for a very interesting shot. We can do the same type of shot with the Steadicam or the shoulder mount device, and it could give you some very interesting results. Here's some examples.
I feel like a motherless child, alone, away from my home. Yeah, yeah.
Point of view shot shows the view from what the character would see. A lot of times we might see this in a horror film, and it's easy to do with the Steadicam and the shoulder mount.
Shaking everywhere, man. It's like tremors.
So is this the only light that went out?
No, a couple did. Some stayed on.
Man, what is going on? Maybe you should have left town a little bit earlier, right? Oh, shit.
A Steadicam shot is one where you're able to follow the action because the camera has been balanced in onto some type of device. There are a lot of different devices you can use. We have the Steadicam, and then we have the shoulder mount device. The goal with the Steadicam shot is just to be able to follow the action. The most famous Steadicam shot is the one from Rocky Balboa. This is the one where Rocky runs up the stairs. This is also where the Steadicam was first used. Here's some examples.
Bite chunks out of me. You're a shark and I'm swimming. My heart still thumps as I bleed. And all your friends come sniffing. Triangles are my favorite shape. 3 points where 2 lines meet. Toe to toe, back to back, let's go. My love, it's very late. Till morning comes. Let's desolate. And keep my all lovely you. I'll breathe stones alone, my love, and keep alone my heart. 3 guns.
So with this project, you're going to learn to take shots while moving. You're going to use 3 out of the 4 devices to do it. You are going to shoot these 9 shots, and so you should end up with 27 shots total. When you are done, you're going to edit these shots down and label them.